Hi guys, welcome back to another Call of Duty Mega Construx unboxing review video. So up today we have the new 2019 Firebreak Weapons Crate. So the set includes 40 pieces. It was purchased at my local Walmart for about $6.97 prior to tax. So we'll take a look at the packaging. So Mega has continued with the like the window style packaging that they have for their Series 1 weapons crates. The only difference that I noticed was that the window style area has been moved to the left side as opposed to the right side where Series 1 was. So again, you see everything that's included in the set. You got the care package, the 3 weapons, and then the figure. On the right side now we have some nice display art that shows what's included. And then on the back side, again, a little more display art. On the left side we have the accessories included in the set, and then just some fun reading on the bottom. So the first thing we'll take a look at is the care package. So this is a newer mold compared to the previous ones that we had. So it's game accurate. If you play Black Ops 4 and you're into the reserve crates, or you're buying the care packages, this is what they look like. Obviously, in a closed fashion. But Mega has decided to have a new mold for their Black Ops 4 weapons crates, which is really nice. It's always nice to see new parts included. But besides the mold itself, it functions the same way that all the other ones do. It's got the 2 rods with the triple peg system in to be able to hold the weapons in place. So the weapons that were included were 2 shotguns and then an advanced warfare era assault rifle. So for this is modeled after the Benelli M4 shotgun, or the military version, which would be the M1014 Benelli shotgun, which is really nice. This is one of my favorite molds that Mega does, and I'm really glad they continue on. It's got a really nice like pyro feel to it. It's got a translucent pistol grip as well as forearm grip, and then the rear sight post area where you can attach a red dot sight or a scope. It's also got that kind of translucent look to it, so it's really nice. Really nice. This is probably my favorite gun out of the set. Next one up is one of the modular system shotguns that we have seen Mega do kind of from day one. It's got a different style paint job on the weapon, or on all 3 of the weapons, and I play Black Ops 4. I'm not familiar with this paint job, so I'm not sure if this is actually accurate to Black Ops 4, but needless to say, it's really nice. Whenever you're looking at all these paint jobs for these weapons, they're always really nicely done and very clean. So regardless of not really knowing what the paint job is, it's still a nice accessory included. So obviously probably the reason why you're here is to look at the new figure mold for Firebreak. So Firebreak was initially included into Black Ops 3, and then he is carried over to Black Ops 4. This is how he looks as a specialist in Black Ops 4. So he is holding that new, well, not new, but this is that advanced warfare era style assault rifle that we saw that I think was initially packaged with the Atlas troops, which is nice. It's a good assault rifle to have. And then on Firebreak himself, he's got the newer style, I guess, belt system with the straps that hang down by his legs. He's got another, like a shoulder piece armor. I think that's the same one that Ruin had from the Black Ops 4 standoff. I could be wrong. I'm also not familiar if that's actually a new mold or whatnot, or if that came from Destiny. So if that looks new to you, actually, you know what? That came out of package. That looks actually upside down from Ruins, but it shows on the package that's how it's supposed to be. So I don't know, they're getting creative with it. So probably the interesting part about Firebreak, so similar to the Hazmat Trooper, Firebreak's head mold has this, this plastic piece, the tubing, connected down to his chest piece, which is, I'm assuming, his gas mask or his air filtration method. So the problem that I have with this is that it's hard plastic, and so you cannot actually move his head to the right. His head kind of does what it wants in that position, which limits the articulation for the posing that you want to do with Firebreak, which is a little bit of a disappointment. I guess looking at it, you could either cut off the plastic tubing or you could just, you know, unattach it from the vest if you wanted to. So I mean, there's options here, but having that kind of that hard plastic preventing Firebreak's head from moving left to right, it's definitely kind of a disappointment, especially when you're looking at having, you know, about 10 years worth of, you know, Mega Construx working on these very hyper articulated micro action figures, and yet they can't figure out something like this. With that being said, that's kind of my only gripe about Firebreak himself. The rest of the figure looks really good. He's got the his fatigues are that kind of translucent blue or metallic blue that the seals kind of were initially packaged with. Looks really good with the, you know, the orange overpaint onto him as well. So not really accurate for the game wise, but still looks really nice. He's got, I think that's also a Black Ops 3 style. Yeah, those are Black Ops 3 style boots that were initially packaged with the Wraith set. And overall, I mean, none of these parts, with the exception of his head mold, are new, but a lot of these pieces that we're seeing on him are, you know, haven't been around for a while, so not a bad thing to see. So, I mean, I've looked at these sets. I've been kind of paying attention to this one online because this has been interesting to me. Obviously, I want to collect all the specialists. So these, they have listings on eBay, which are going for about like 30 or 40 bucks, which I would not recommend. The weapons crate, in regards to what you're getting, is a pretty good deal. It's nice to see another specialist out of Black Ops 4. It's really nice to see that Mega has decided to really get ahead of the game and are releasing these figures while the game is in its natural cycle. So that's really nice that we have Black Ops 4 currently as the primary Call of Duty video game, and that we're getting all of these figures. So I think at this point the only ones that are not available are Recon and Torque. So that's really nice out of the ones that have been announced. Now that doesn't include, you know, Battery. We have like a Black Ops 3 version of her, as well as a few other ones. But needless to say, it's nice to see that we've got a pretty good amount of specialists so far from the game. So with that being said, I don't really have a whole lot else to say about the video. It was, you know, it's obviously a nice inclusion. If you're able to find this locally, I would definitely say to pick it up. I would definitely steer clear of paying third-party prices for this, just because the articulation issue with Firebreak, that was kind of a disappointment. Firebreak's a really cool figure. He's got a really cool background, and the fact that we're not seeing, you know, the articulation ability for him, as well as his specialist weapon not being included in this set. And that's kind of a common theme that I've seen from most of the Black Ops 4 packs this year, is that they're not being included with their specialist weapons for whatever reason. Besides that, you know, besides the fact that he has the articulation issue and the, you know, not being packaged with a specialist weapon, it's still a great figure. Definitely would recommend picking it up locally if you can find it. I don't really have a whole lot else to say. If you guys liked the video, go ahead and leave a like. It definitely helps out. If you guys are new to the channel, definitely think about subscribing. I have a few more videos that I'm still working on. You know, I try to get these videos out as soon as possible, but along with, I mean, if you're collecting these, if you're watching these videos, obviously you're familiar with Mega and the distribution issues, and it's kind of hit or miss. You know, it seems like Mega kind of releases things 2 to 3 times a year. You got to get it when you get it, and then it's, you know, there's long spells. But besides that, guys, I hope you guys liked the video. If you have any questions or comments, definitely feel free to leave a comment, and I will catch you next time. Bye.